Who Back When?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very, very special bonus episode of Who Back When, a Doctor Who podcast. I am Ponkin. Yes, I am. And to my right is...
Nicolady. How you doing, listeners?
Hello, Nick. And to Nick's right is...
Drew Back When, otherwise known as Drew, which is my name.
The Drudemeister. We just sat down and watched The Magician's Apprentice, so this is our instant reaction review.
Yes. I mean, 10 seconds. Well, maybe 15.
15 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, my head is still reeling.
Now, as is mine. Did anyone expect Davros to be in this? Did anyone recognise the city and the I mean, assuming that we all watched the prologue, did anyone recognise that as Skaro?
Well, actually... I mean, because we've been talking about this all summer. We've been waiting, we've been counting out the days. Hopefully, for this bonus ep, and we're doing our research. And no, I completely missed Davros in the build-up. Scar, I had a relative inkling because I saw that cityscape was featured, I think, in the promo. I think, unless I'm just retrospectively trying to make myself smarter than I am.
It was definitely in the promo.
Yeah,
absolutely in the promo.
I did think because there was sort of Daleks prop up, and I thought maybe they're going to sort of reinstate them to full glory, because there was something where Moffat said he was going to give them a rest and then bring them back in a bigger way. This was like a season prior.
Okay.
He was just in an interview somewhere. I had it was a vague hunch, but nothing actually prepared me for the
Isn't it sort of a thing though, where anything that is going to receive a massive amount of attention, not counting the actual New Who series start, like not counting Rose, doesn't any episode of that kind actually feature the Daleks? Isn't that sort of the thing?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, they are the go-to gravitas baddie, aren't they?
Yeah, but also, what was it? It was JD who mentioned this in one of our prior bonus episodes, that because the estate of... someone remind me, what's the...
Terry Nation?
That's the dude. Because the estate of Terry Nation owns the copyright of the Daleks, they use them very sparingly.
Oh, yes, of course.
And therefore they tend to use them on episodes that are absolutely guaranteed to receive a lot of attention.
Yeah, no, I mean, that does make a lot of sense. I mean, other than they've just broken the bank and thinking, do you know what, this is going to be the season of the Daleks. Yeah. We're going to give Terry Nation's estate
every episode is going to be a Dalek one.
Absolutely. But, that build-up was amazing.
And one Zygon.
This particular, this episode, the start, the cold start was mind-blowing.
The planes, you mean?
The planes.
Oh, you mean... Oh, the actual...
Lines, the child.
No. The... Holy crap, yeah. Biplanes firing lasers. A kid... Oh, Jesus Christ.
The universe's sweetest, cutest, most harmless kid.
He's going to grow up to be Davros! Well, he is Davros.
He is Davros. And that moment, honestly, I didn't see that coming from a mile up.
Nor I.
Because I was invested in the well-being of that kid, and it's just like, I hope he saves the kid, and I hope everyone's alright, and whatever. And yeah, Davros. And then, I know, I felt that well of conflicted emotion probably just as I was supposed to. Like, the doctor was just like, fuck it, let him die. Oh, no, don't let him die, he's a child. Let him die. What to do?
Yeah.
Hand mines, by the way, are the creepiest, best fucking thing that Moffat's ever written.
Oh, totally fantastic. You've got to hand it to the guy.
I really, really, really want to know more about
I couldn't quite handle it.
That war and that time.
Dude, I am absolutely sure that we're going to get more backstory there.
It's so worth a couple of episodes, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Or a movie.
Where is he from? What is this? What time is that? And so on and so forth. All that
what is the planet's name? Oh, Skaro. Oh, well, never mind.
No, that wasn't Skaro. That wasn't
Skaro. Oh, so
Skaro is Davros. That's where he goes to either create the Daleks, or he creates...
Yeah, that's where he creates the Daleks. That's their home world.
But not necessarily his.
Okay.
There are probably people in podcast land who know Davros's backstory from Classic Who. I don't really. If anyone knows, then let us know. But
yeah, if anyone knows, then record a superior podcast and we'll listen to it.
I think there are snippets. I mean, there are. I definitely read some of the books. I don't know if they're particularly canon at this point. But
I don't know.
I'm not sure that they had lots of. I think Davros was just mad scientist,
Something that I thought was really interesting was, speaking of Davros's backstory, was, and by the way, I absolutely love this, when they tie in little clips from Classic Who, and there was that one clip from, I think it's Genesis of the Daleks, where Tom Baker has the opportunity to kill all the Daleks.
Yes.
But then, so he obviously didn't.
Compassionate fool.
Yeah. But there was that little soundbite of Baker's where he said something like, if you were faced with a kid and you knew that kid would grow up to be a tyrant, would you be able to kill that kid?
And that's amazing. I mean, I've got to believe that Moffat went back through some Classic Who.
Yeah.
I was watching one, I thought, I've got a whole story arc based on that sentence.
Yeah.
and that's amazing.
I have no idea if I'm really looking forward to rewatching Genesis of the Daleks, but I have no idea if Baker was even referring to. I'm assuming he's referring to Davros in saying that. But if there's even some sort of inference that maybe he had the chance to do that he had the chance to kill the child.
I mean, I think you can say that now. Now it's.
Well, in a way, he's always had the chance. He has a time machine. He knows Davros as a grown-up. Why, he can very easily go back in time and shoot him in the face.
Do you know what? That's a peculiar thing, actually, maybe slightly stepping on a plot hole here, is that the Doctor's not the only Time Lord with a time machine.
No. And in fact, there's one more thing exactly along those lines. The Daleks have had time machines.
Yeah.
Since when?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Druid. Since the classic William Hartnell serial, The Chase, in which the Daleks had a fucking awesome time machine that was actually more precise than the TARDIS. And here Missy goes, hey, I can show you how to work a time machine. Well, shut up, Biatch, because these dudes already have one.
That is a great answer to what was essentially a terrible pun on my part.
But still, I mean, definitely on the Time Lord side, yes, the Daleks are created and Davros doesn't come from a race that sits outside of time like the Time Lords. He could have just popped back. Like one of them, not
Is
saying
he
the Doctor.
human?
I don't know. Well, that's the thing, we don't know, and that's why I'm so intrigued by the backstory.
Well, do we not know? That's what I'm wondering if we find out in Classic Who.
Well, doesn't he say in the episode just past, what planet is this, or did he say, are you human? Does he say something like that?
The Doctor asked what planet it was, and he just says he doesn't know.
Oh,
he says, what are you on about?
Oh, and the war. What war is this? The war.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But that might also just be, well, presumably that's just because he's not expecting to see a Time Lord, someone from a different time, a different place. It's like, well, what the fuck are you asking me for? Yeah. Obviously this is here and now.
Yeah. Or, he might not understand the concept of planets or other planets, which is perfectly reasonable.
Well, they had biplanes.
Biplanes that
it doesn't really seem like the kind... Yeah, that's true. Okay, that is true. But still, they have biplanes. It seems kind of unlikely that they would have anything that can travel through space and time. They didn't have a jet propulsion.
They got hand
propellers.
Whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, I wanna know. I wanna know more about them.
On the other end.
I was thinking, the dude who gets pulled under, is his hand now gonna be among the mines? That was super creepy.
Yeah, very creepy.
Okay, on the creepy note, how excellent is it that it seems like, well, at least season 9 has definitely started on a super dark note.
Oh, it's gone full creepy. This is
Chris Nolan's Doctor Who.
Yeah, this is as creepy and as gritty as maybe we're overselling it, but that I've ever known. And I've always wanted the Doctor together. And when there were hints at it and bits of Moffat and that have gone towards that darkness, maybe this is pre 50th episode where he was essentially a war criminal. And there was that darkness, that dark edge to New Who from sort of Eccleston onwards. And then it all got rid of, after the 50th. And then I was like,
got very wibbly.
He's not got this moral fight with
dilemma.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's none of that. He's just, he's just this fucking god that wanders around and writes wrong deeds. But now he doesn't again.
Yeah, and also, is he now assuming... Okay, hang on. Wait. The disc in the prologue that he hands to Khan... or the Sisterhood of Khan, we get to see that disc in this episode. And that disc, it turns out, it's not a pocket universe, sorry, Mirimo. It is his last will and testament. And she gave it to the Master/Missy.
His confessional, which, yes, and then Missy says it's like his last will and testament.
Okay.
Which I don't... So, yeah, why make that semantic leap? I don't understand. Maybe it is more like a confessional than a last will.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Something.
Do we need to choose? Just have both.
I guess no, fair enough.
Episode's only halfway through.
Yeah, sure.
On the Nolan-esque bent, about 40 minutes in, I was thinking, wow, this is officially children's television. Oh my goodness. And that wasn't so much the darkness as when they were being really articulate and, practically Davros is talking literature gleaned from hundreds of years of wisdom. And I was very impressed with the depth of the stuff he was saying and the ideas.
The register and everything about it was quite something.
Yeah, it was very well written.
I think if I was 6, I would not know what the fuck was going on, but be fully terrified about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, growing up is an appalling prospect for a 6-year-old who's just watched that. Oh, my goodness.
Let's talk about Missy real quick.
Okay. Missy is fantastic.
Is fully show-stealing performance.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I feel terrible for saying that Derek Jacobi would have made a better master in our last bonus episode because she did an amazing job.
She did an amazing job. I still would very much like to see Derek Jacobi in this. But
what an amazing psychopath. I don't know about you all, but they've got this weird compassion for this psychopath all in this one episode.
Oh, very much so. And also, in a way, she really, she puts Clara to shame. I mean, it was very, very much clarified by Missy, in fact, in this episode that, well, I mean, if the Doctor's going to choose someone as his BFF, it's not going to be Clara, it's going to be Missy.
Anyone to be his emergency contact.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, hang on. Clara. Why is Clara suddenly like Ethan Hunting all across London? Can she not make up her mind? Either she works as a teacher in Coal Hill School, or she sports one of those leather jackets that Tom Cruise has to wear in every film he is nowadays, and go to Torchwood's headquarters. Unit headquarters on a motorbike. Why does she command this tremendous authority?
I don't mind it per se. It's kind of in the old mould of a superhero, mild-mannered by day and then badass by night. I don't mind it per se. But yeah, it is a bit weird that she's kind of bumbly, lovely school teacher and then telling 8 snipers to shoot someone.
Yeah, and not just that. She's sent along with a bunch of snipers and security dudes, and not a single head honcho from UNIT.
Well, this just goes to show you what freedom from Danny Pink can do for a woman. Yeah. We were going to have lunch later. Come back, Clara.
Is that right?
That's a brilliant Danny Pink impression, possibly. I'm not sure.
That was shocking.
Look, he's dead. He's not going to sound good, all right?
Again, a very dark note when Missy immediately starts joking about how Clara's boyfriend is dead.
Yeah, very dark.
The kids are watching this.
Not only that's the darkness, but so we've set a tone, at least briefly, within that sort of prologue where, Missy's maybe helping them, maybe okay. It's so have you turned good now? And then immediately murders 3 people.
Yeah. And brags about how one of them had a family.
Brutally, and it's no, I'm not good. I'm just here for the... It's God, this is awesome.
Yeah, which then later on is echoed by the fact that she kind of seems like she's helping Clara a little bit.
Yeah.
Towards the end when they're actually on Skaro. But then all of a sudden sells out everyone, including the Doctor.
I think that was probably... I was thinking that still might be a ploy.
Yeah?
Because I think that whilst the Master, Missy, is a psychopath, likes to be the sole psychopath and not Dalek-affiliated psychopath. I think she probably
did team up with the Cybermen.
Yeah,
she teamed up with Cybermen. She may very well
true.
consider teaming up with the Daleks.
I think the balance of power with a Cybermen,
they're more controllable.
Yeah, absolutely. Whereas she wouldn't want to be the Daleks' bitch. That's not how the Master rolls.
No, that's sure. I can buy that.
Yeah. I thought as well that she's saying that the only person you need is me was a pretty big hint that Clara could just buy it if necessary.
Yeah.
So what?
Well, neither Clara nor Missy have bought it, right?
Well, whoever does in Doctor Who.
Exactly.
Even the villains come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that stuff always does ring slightly hollow. I mean, not because I'm not happy to see the Master Missy back, or various other incarnations like the Daleks. They were all done, weren't they? And now they're not done. And Davros, because it's cool to have them back, but.
Yeah, but also they couldn't possibly get rid of the Daleks.
It takes the sting out of things, doesn't it? I thought you were dead. Nope. And now that's it.
So even when you see them categorically get exterminated in the final scenes towards the end of this episode, your immediate thought is, well, how are they going to undo this?
Yeah, exactly. That's your immediate thought.
Or possibly, where have they gone? Because clearly they weren't killed. What was the episode? It was an Eccleston Dalek episode, in fact. Oh, yeah. It was the Bad Wolf double feature, where whenever they were being lasered, they were actually being transported somewhere. Does that ring a bell? Everyone thought that, I think actually everyone thought that Rose had just been killed, but in fact she had been transported somewhere in the instant she was lasered.
Oh, to the TV show.
Exactly. It had something to do with that, Bad Wolf TV or whatever. But most definitely, they haven't been exterminated. They have been
sure,
sent
it looks a lot like it.
Having said that,
Clara's in this season at least a little bit longer, and then she buys the farm.
Well, yeah, but don't you think it's because the Doctor goes back in the second part and redoes time?
Kills him. Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Actually, you know what? That's a super good point. Yeah.
I mean, from my point of view, I was a bit like, wow, they're going to undo this. But if you check Twitter at the time, there are a lot of either kids that haven't seen a lot of Doctor Who, or just fully...
Who's Davros?
Or fully... Yes, actually, that came up. Someone said, who's Davros? Am I missing something? Yes, you fucking are.
By the way... Oh, sorry. No, go.
No, so in B, I was just going to say, or there's a lot of emotionally unstable people that haven't made that mental leap that there's quite clearly a narrative going on here, and Clara and or Missy will be back by the next Saturday.
Yeah. Actually, on the note of Twitter, thank you very much everyone who connected on Twitter.
Oh yes, thank you. It was a lot of fun. It was
live tweeting an episode of Doctor Who from Who Back When was awesome.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was good to get some some real time reactions from people.
Yeah.
And it was good. Very good. We should do that every week.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't take part this time, take part next time. Back to this episode.
I'm still sort of digesting. I need a second watch. Definitely need a second watch. But that was as best a fucking season opener, series opener, should I say, as I think I could have ever hoped for.
Same here. I think this is probably my favourite season opener. Well, what was the Capaldi season opener? Oh, no, it was a dinosaur in London.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That was a fucking kebab van by comparison. This is awesome.
If that's a kebab van...
This is a skyscraper. This is a fucking monumental cityscape.
Alright, so they're not... It wasn't the van, it was just it was a building motif.
Yeah, I didn't mean to offend anyone who
Ferraris or something.
I didn't mean to offend anyone who works in a kebab van. Regardless, this is definitely the best season opener so far. At least from New Who.
Oh, yeah.
I can't really speak for Classic.
Watching all the season previews, I was amazed how much of that went into the first episode. Because they really threw a lot of budget at this one.
Yeah.
Well, I liked it. They didn't... because, I don't know, you got this promo, you got to try to drive people to the show and all those sort of things, even though a lot of people watch it, and they didn't give it all away. Like, they just, before the show aired, when they usually do. Usually have a fair, idea of who's going to be in that series, and they'll give you a flash of Cyberman helmet or whatever, but they mostly didn't, which is awesome, especially Davros. That was low-key.
Yeah, Davros was definitely... Yeah, they kept that close to the chest. Nicely done. It seemed like, I think, at least from what I was gleaning off the interwebs, that, in the previews, there are these sort of tank-like creatures...
Yes.
Look very much like the Crotons of Classic Who.
I've seen some pictures, some people tweeting...
Yeah, people were, I think, assuming that they were going to show up in the season opener.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that, because they look fucking badass.
They look incredibly
I
rookie.
wonder if they're in that war. That'd be cool.
You think?
I don't know, I'm
Maybe.
just speculating. I'm fixated on that whole war bit.
I'm assuming... Okay, so the war is definitely between... I'm assuming, humanoid creatures? I mean, we've got Davros and his kin. I don't know if they're humans or whatever they are. But they were being shot at by someone in a biplane. They weren't being shot at by, a weird tank
remote
creature.
control? I mean, I don't know. It's too hard to speculate, I think, is the point.
It's fully left open.
Yeah. But it's so interesting.
Oh, yeah, goddamn right.
Yeah, I feel like I just watched the season finale.
Yeah.
What do you guys think is going to happen in the next one? This was just part one.
I think there's got... I mean, it's cynical and old, so I imagine it'll be a lot of unpicking of the awesomeness that we've just witnessed. I think it'll be some...
Well, we are on Skaro. I don't know if we're still going to be on Skaro, but if we are on Skaro, then there are going to be some Thal hunks.
Yeah.
Right?
I would hope that we can at least keep the... What's the plural of Machina?
Machina.
Machina, yeah, the Deus Ex Machina to a minimum.
Day Ex Machina.
Sorry. To a minimum in the next... so we don't have to undo every little thing by some weird...
Yeah, but if he shoots Davros, so if he actually does go back and just blast Davros in the face, that undoes not just what we just saw, that undoes... fucking 50 years of Doctor Who!
Yeah.
The second ever serial with Hartnell was the Daleks.
That would be like the Star Trek film.
Oh, no. No. Do not even go there.
Wouldn't it, though?
It would, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Piss me off.
No, that cannot happen. That will not happen.
No, you don't think? Are these sacred cows in Doctor Who? Because I was thinking we were just talking about how they can't kill off A, B, C, and undo D or E because Doctor Who is just fenced in by its massive history right now.
That's a very good point. Also, they're at the point of we're at 12 Doctors and the whole regeneration cycle. So does this mean it all starts again?
Yeah, but wait,
died that many times?
No, but we know that the next episode is going to star Capaldi. Right?
Yeah.
So if the 12th Doctor shoots Davros in the face, I mean, okay, you could argue that, okay, that means that he'll never go to that point and shoot him in the face, but I think paradoxes are out the window anyway in Doctor Who. But if he shoots Davros in the face, Capaldi shows up again in the next episode, then we've had all of our Doctors. We've gone through Hartnell, Troughton, and so on and so on.
No, Leon! 13!
Exactly.
Yeah, so he's 2.1, so he's not the 12th. He is the 12th, but he's sort of not the 12th, brackets, asterisk, I don't know.
Okay.
So are you suggesting that Capaldi's now suddenly... I mean, if that is the case, then Capaldi is the new first Doctor?
Yes, he's Bastard Hartnell 2.0.
Yeah, but, okay, I agree that, like, it is logically possible to undo the last 50 years.
Yeah.
Or 51 years or whatever. But that's obviously not going to happen. I mean, the fans would shit.
Isn't it, though? Isn't it, though?
That cannot happen!
For 1 week,
Isn't it,
we can
though?
dwell in this beautiful, suspenseful moment.
Isn't it, though?
That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. Like, everyone shut up. Okay, carry on. Please change the topic. I don't want my mind in that frame.
Do you want to say anything about Deep Space?
Yeah, that bit was a bit weak. The special effects for stepping out on Deep Space was a bit weak.
Green screen alert.
But the reveal was pretty cool. I like the reveal.
Yeah, how did Davros do that? How was he like,
Yeah,
there's
that was
no
not
planet here?
explained
Did he, like the Roadrunner, he painted the Acme black paint over the entire planet?
So why did he have to? Why did he have to? The Doctor willingly stepped into
a window.
Exactly, he willingly stepped into a spaceship. He could have just gone like, well, we're going somewhere, which is basically what he did. Like, we're taking you somewhere. He didn't ask where. He didn't have to fake being on a space station. He could just go, well, we're now here.
Yeah, the Doctor didn't worry about Clara and Missy's welfare when he was on a spaceship with Davros.
Yeah.
He did. He did care. He didn't want them to be there.
Yeah, you're right.
He did object when they were brought along.
Oh, Colony of Sarth, or whatever his name is.
Of what?
Colony of
Oh, yeah, Snake Dude.
Snake Dude. Snakes Dude.
Snakes Dude. Oh,
Snake Democracy.
Yeah, he's a colony.
he was pretty badass.
He was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Although the gliding was a bit of shit.
Yeah, no, I up until the point when he was revealed to be a bunch of snakes, I just figured he was on roller skates or something. He was just like so smoothly running
bring
about
your
the
disco
place.
back. Davros is like also he loves Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, but the whole face uncoiling thing. That was excellent.
Incredible. That was genuinely incredible.
Yeah.
And also so dark. Like, the dude is just such a shitbag. Awesome.
Yeah.
Right on.
We said a lot of good things about the quality of this episode.
Yeah, we clearly like this one. I have one question to ask, at the very least, one more thing that I'd like to touch upon before we wrap this up. And that is, so the Doctor, he was basically having kind of a weird swan song in a way. I mean, he went off the grid, goes to Essex, brings a tank off the grid, and just like has a blast because he knows he's going to die. Like, this is his last day? Why is this his last day? It's his last life, maybe?
That part of things, that part of the episode actually wound me up because I'm like, how many of these has he had at this point? Of the Moffat era, of the death of the Trenzalore, the Doctor falls, what's his name?
Yeah.
All this fucking bullshit. Give me a break.
I thought-
Doctor's not going to
Yeah.
die. We all have a job. Can we just get rid of the gravitas injection of the Doctor might die? We know it, but let's just... The story's still cool. Don't worry about it. The Doctor doesn't have to fucking die for you to have my attention.
Yeah,
Give
and
it a
we
rest.
already had that massive instance of that for the 50th, when Matt Smith's Doctor was super ancient and was actually going to die, and then they went, well, I mean, we need to keep churning out these episodes, guys.
Yeah.
Let's give him another life. Problem solved. Now we've had that, let's move on. Let's maybe focus on something else.
That was Christmas rather than 50th. 50th
Oh, was it?
Was John Hurt and...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the
you're
50th
right.
was unimpeachable.
You're absolutely right.
But yes, I don't see it. I don't know why. It was fun, and the guitar and all that sort of stuff, and I really like and maybe it's just imagined for me, but like, is there sexual tension between Missy and the Doctor?
Oh, most definitely.
Slightly older Scottish.
He started playing Pretty Woman.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah,
it definitely wasn't for Clara, was it? It was definitely for Missy.
Most definitely, yes.
Yeah.
So the episode would suggest,
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to review.
Shall we rate this? I think we actually have reviewed this already.
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm happy just to
Yeah.
throw a number out there.
Do it, yeah. Druidmeister, go for it.
Well, I've dropped into the middle of a really thin run of episodes, so I've got to figure out how much further up from there I go. I'm going to give this a 4.6 because it has an amazing reveal. It sets up an incredible amount to be resolved / unpicked next time. However that's done, I don't mind at this point. I've been blown away. Missy fondles a Dalek's bollock.
Oh, we didn't even mention that. Yes, that is fantastic.
And so 4.6 is what I give this one.
All right.
For all those reasons, as well, I'm going to go for 4.9. Super high, comes with a caveat though. And the caveat being, it's quite hard to fall from, isn't it? So that second episode, the resolution next week has to be on point, and, it's a tough grade point average to maintain.
That is genuinely the number I had in mind as well. 4.9, absolutely. Chin chin.
I feel left out, but I deserve it.
How dare you, Druid? You should be go stand in the corner
I've
of
let
shame.
you all down by 0.3 exactly.
No, I mean this was an almost perfect episode. Almost perfect episode. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Because it's not quite concluded, it's difficult to score it properly. But, I mean, Jesus Christ, we get the return of a classic foe. Missy's back and she's hilarious. It's for everything that we've been talking about for the past half hour, this was definitely worth it. Holy crap, I'm Snake Dude, man.
Snake Dude.
And wait! The introduction of the word dude.
Oh, yeah. One point that we didn't really talk about. How do we all feel about Davros?
I mean,
Are you concerned for him?
No. I think
mean?
Davros. I think this was a much better depiction of Davros in New Who than the last one. The last one was screamy, shouty, whatever. This one was more contemplative and like a deep anger, like under the badass and scary.
This was Davros on his deathbed.
Yeah.
This was like, oh well, where do you go when you're going to die, except to where your children were born or whatever it is he says. Like it was a very serious, very grown-up, kind of, sort of mature version of Davros who just goes, well, I'm going to die. I might take you with me.
I get the feeling Moffat has been hanging out with his centenarian Highland grandfather, who is in a similar state of... similar state. That sentence ended by itself. Yeah. And
all those Highlanders with the eyeball and the forehead.
But hundreds of years.
With the dying rage and one last act of malevolence really struck me.
Yeah, exactly. He even says it, one last victory.
Do you know what, as well, it's not a benign malevolence anymore, is it? It has a fucking origin.
Benign malevolence.
That's all. You know what I mean?
Contradiction.
Well, yeah, no, it isn't. It isn't. There's, throughout lots of story writing, there's just malevolence for malevolence sake.
Oh, you mean this is actually?
It has a
it's
origin,
legitimized in a way.
Absolutely. Or at least when I was watching, I thought, oh, you're just that fucking kid. You're that poor kid that needed to know. And was fucked over by the Doctor.
Yeah.
I kind of get it now.
Yeah, but he wasn't really fucked over. I mean, he got a weapon, quote unquote. He got the screwdriver, which possibly was then used to invent the Daleks.
Or at the very least, but I filled in the rest of the backstory. Like, he grew up in a war-torn fucking... all that sort of stuff.
Fine.
So I was a bit more before, the Davros was...
Put that in one hand and let's put the destruction of the universe in the other hand.
I get all that, but all I'm saying is that last time we saw Davros, he was just screamy, shouty, angry.
Look how many planets I've got, Doctor!
Yeah, exactly. It was that, and I don't, and there was nothing to believe. Evil is way scarier when you can believe in it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, this is a guy with an actual PTSD backstory. I fully buy it. It is totally awesome. That being said, Davros is still a massive cockhat.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up, guys. Okay, that's it for this instant super duper bonus review. Thank you so much for listening. You should definitely have a look at our Twitter presences. Presences? Yeah, you should follow us on Twitter. Starting on the right, on our right. The Druidmeister is...
At Drew Back When.
Best handle ever. Nick.
Mine is actually not like ukulele, but with nickel. Actually, I looked at it again. It's really not at all like that. It's like nickel with alien. It's Nikulele. Thank you.
Fine, I will never ever say that again.
As opposed to Nick Ukulele, who now has 1 million followers.
And you can follow me as well. I am at Ponkin. Here's a soundbite of JD singing how you spell that.
Ponken, Ponkin.
Thanks, JD.
Catch us in our next episode. Who knows what it's going to be?
Ciao.
Rock on.
Bye.
Kablamo! Did you enjoy the show? Then please do what the cosmos compels you to and spread the gospel of Who Back When. Tell your friends. Don't have any friends? No problemo. Tell some strangers. Like us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Who Back When. All in one word. Are you on Google Plus? Then find us on Google Plus. That's plus Who Back When. And when you do, tell us why you're on Google Plus. Who Back When just got its very own Twitter account. No lie. So give us a follow. You guessed it. That's @Who Back When. All in one word. Check us out on SoundCloud, vote us up on Reddit, listen to us on Stitcher, and head on over to our website, whobackwhen.com, where you can leave a comment, submit a review of your own, and peruse our visual index of aliens, monsters, and more, which increases in kablamos with every episode. And lastly, give us a rating and review on iTunes. Not only would it make us super chuffed, and it really, really would, but as thanks, we will transmigrate your iTunes nom de plume into the credit list of trailers for fake Doctor Who audiobooks produced by Who Back When. Have a poke around our bonus episodes to make no sense of that. That's it. Rock on and be rad and excellent to each other. Catch your earballs in our next Classic Who review, New Who review, or, still funny, Audio Who review. Ciao.
Who Back When?